while attending the All-Star Weekend festivities as Caitlin Clark. Rival team representatives unexpectedly approached her with tempting offers. This surprising turn of events has caused quite a stir in the WNBA. What transpired during these confidential discussions? We have all the exclusive details. Two major franchises are effectively using the up-and-coming star. The New York Liberty and the Phoenix Mercury are planning major maneuvers behind the scenes. What sets these two teams apart? What's the reason behind their fascination with Clark? Let's start with the New York Liberty. Imagine this. Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu are already lighting up the New York City basketball scene. Now, add Caitlin Clark to the mix. What an incredible squad. It's clear that Joe Tsai, the Liberty's owner, means business. Clark might be the missing link for his team, and he needs to become the league champion. The Phoenix Mercury, though, isn't going anywhere, so hang tight. Their owner, Mat Ishbia, has a reputation for being quite competitive. Clark, in his view, is the one who can save the Mercury. Clark could be the key player they need to finally break through after a string of disappointing seasons. Guys, we need to discuss how crucial Clark's contribution to the team is. She's a game changer, no doubt about it. Our offense is already potent, but adding Clark is like giving a racing car a turbocharger. With her scoring ability and playmaking skills, we could go from title contenders to champions. Mercury's main focus is rest and rejuvenation. Following recent challenges, Clark might just be the one to give the team the push they need to reclaim their dominance in the league. She brings to the table everything Phoenix seeks: passion, skill, and the ability to uplift those around her. One crucial point to consider is the specific contributions that Clark would make to each team. She would be the missing piece in their superstar lineup for Liberty, complementing the talents of players like Stewart and Ionescu. Her presence would create numerous compelling game scenarios while overwhelming opposing defenses with exceptional ball movement and scoring opportunities. Clark's addition to the Mercury squad represents more than just experience. She embodies a new era, a fresh start, and the opportunity to build something special from the ground up. Her leadership can inspire the team to reach new heights on and off the court. I now comprehend your thought process. Engaging in recruitment during All-Star Weekend is strictly prohibited. This situation delves into intriguing territory. These groups are delicately navigating the balance. They can still express their interest despite their inability to make formal offers. The Liberty and Mercury both put their utmost effort into this delicate dance. The New York Liberty and the Phoenix Mercury were not just talking to Clark. They were actively trying to capture her interest. It's unbelievable. They even clarified that they wanted to offer her a contract immediately. The exciting part starts now. At All-Star Weekend, plenty of informal discussions took place. Members of different teams were openly speculating about the possibility of Clark signing with them. They were all engaged in a bit of undercover recruiting. Wait a minute. Things are about to get even crazier. Remember Mercury's Sophie Cunningham? She took a bold approach. Rumor has it that Cunningham was drunk when she directly asked Clark to join Phoenix. Can you believe it? That's definitely different from the typical way you hire someone. Is this even legal? Regarding Clark's contract status, things are murky. Once her rookie deal is up, she will be a restricted free agent but technically still under contract. Based on the rules, teams shouldn't be behaving this way. Everyone is trying to balance being professional and keeping things casual in their discussions. There's someone out there trying to shake things up. The teams are playing a clever game of cat and mouse, dropping subtle hints and winks at each other. They're not outright breaking the rules, but definitely pushing the boundaries. The plot thickens as rumors start swirling about potential changes to the collective bargaining agreement. There's talk that rookies like Clark can opt out of their contracts early. If this turns out to be accurate, it could thoroughly shake up how teams handle future recruiting, with the behind-the-scenes action out of the way. As the central player, Caitlin Clark is currently facing a challenging situation that requires her to make critical decisions. She is under a lot of pressure, and I'm curious about the thoughts and emotions running through her mind now. First and foremost, let's take a closer look at Clark's current predicament. It's undeniable that she's currently a part of the Indiana Fever, and the outlook seems like it could be better. The Fever's management has been scrutinized due to the team's recent struggles. According to reports, there's a perception that the team is being managed more like a tax write-off than a severe basketball organization. Wow, for a player like Clark, there are better situations than that. But here's the thing, Clark is just a rookie. Whenever she wants, she can't simply get up and go. The Fever will retain some say over her future as a restricted free agent once her contract expires. Where does a rising star stand then? Clark has a lot on his mind. On the one hand, she could continue playing with the Fever in the hopes of a turnaround. You can't deny the allure of those offers from competing teams, though. Picture yourself as a player for a professionally run team with a legitimate chance of winning the series. Indeed, that is enticing. Clark has been entirely reserved in her reaction to the persistent recruitment attempts. She is cautious, refraining from making assertive statements or commitments. This prudent strategy demonstrates her awareness of the situation and desire to acclimate to the role. It's wise for her to avoid causing any undue disruption at this early stage. However, the plot thickens regarding the WNBA collective bargaining agreement. There have been rumors of some significant revisions being considered. Some individuals have expressed concerns about the potential impact on rookie contracts if there is a substantial increase in the maximum contract. These rookie contracts could be essentially invalidated if such changes come to pass. Considering the potential impact on Clark, a team switch might create new opportunities for her sooner than expected. The advantages of Clark changing teams are worth considering. On the one hand, she would have the chance to join a more professionally managed team with a better chance of winning the title, which is a significant opportunity for any player but particularly monumental for Clark. Additionally, relocating to a larger market could enhance her visibility and potentially lead to more lucrative endorsement deals. On the flip side, there are challenges associated with changing teams. The uncertainty of adapting to a different team dynamic, fan base, and a new city poses difficulties. Furthermore, there's the added pressure of being the club's highest-profile new recruit, a responsibility that not even someone as experienced as Clark could easily manage. Let's explore Clark's impressive skill set. She distinguishes herself with her exceptional court vision, displaying an innate ability to anticipate plays and make precise passes. Additionally, her unmatched scoring ability is evidenced by her proficiency in creating her own shot and finishing at the rim. It's as if she has eyes in the back of her head. But how does she measure up against other top-tier players like A'ja Wilson and Breanna Stewart, who have proven themselves at the highest level with championships and MVP awards? While Clark is relatively new to the professional scene, her potential is exceptionally high. The potential impact of a trade involving Clark on the league is worth exploring. Imagine a powerhouse team that Superman, Clark Kent, and the New York Liberty players created. Picture Clark is joining forces with basketball stars Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu. This combination is not just a team, it signifies the dawn of a new and thrilling era in basketball. It's essential to consider the impact of potential player recruitment on the overall power dynamic of the WNBA. Any significant moves in this direction could completely reshape the entire league dynamic. Teams currently leading the pack could find themselves needing to catch up. Discussing player recruitment in detail raises some complex issues as it trades into a gray area. WNBA regulations about player recruitment are sometimes complicated. Officially, teams are prohibited from contacting players under contract with other clubs. However, unofficially, there may be some leeway in this regard, and the situation must be more precise. During All-Star Weekend, NBA teams navigated a delicate balancing act. While formal offers were off the table, teams were allowed to express interest in specific players. The situation resembled a dance, with each team moving cautiously to avoid stepping on anyone's toes. However, the league might be on the verge of significant changes. Discussions regarding potential rule modifications in the upcoming collective bargaining agreement, CBA, are in progress. These changes could impact rookie contracts and lead to the elimination of the core player rule. Implementing this could provide other players with increased flexibility in selecting their future teams. The WNBA is experiencing an exciting shift as teams aggressively pursue elite players, giving the athletes unprecedented power. The competition is heating up, with the potential for even fiercer rivalries and the formation of super teams on the horizon. If a player like Clark joins a team like the Mercury or the Liberty, it could trigger significant shifts in the league, potentially altering the entire landscape over time. The on-court action is just the beginning. If this happens, more people may start tuning into the WNBA. We could see bigger TV deals, media coverage, and a fan surge. Clark isn't just an athlete. She's a game changer for the league. I'm curious to see how her career unfolds. Will she make a major move or stay with the favor? Is the WNBA ready for this new chapter in its history? Please feel free to share your thoughts by leaving a comment. We value your feedback and would love to hear what you think. Additionally, if you're interested in staying updated with the latest WNBA news and in-depth analysis, let us know so we can provide more content.